Okay, this is for 14794 Cascade View. We're out here every year, as you know. What we're going to be doing here is a couple little bids. One is going to be for some charging stations, and we're not going to be per se doing the charging stations. We're going to be doing the concrete restoration on them and then adding some bollards and what have you, and that's going to happen right here. So the concrete R&R here is going to be a 7x21, starting right at the joint by the handicap and then just going back towards the corner there. And then we're going to remove this section of curb. It's 28 feet. And then they are going to install the two charging stations roughly right where this curb is. So we're going to put two bollards, two 4-inch bollards in asphalt right there just to protect the charging stations. Put them in at yellow, or actually it's too green. It's going to be a charging station. Figure a 6x3 patch to sink them in. And then we need to paint some EV stencils here. Remind me, I think I have one in my email from when I bid a Walgreens about 3 or 4 or 5 years ago. We'll just use that template for that. Now for the seal coat, the seal coat's going to be divided up between upper and lower. Upper is what they're going to for sure do. Lower is going to be if they have any extra money in their budget. So the boundary for the upper lower is going to be the crosshatch or the crosswalk bars right by the front of the building. And that's going to include everything here up into the back corner of the building. Lower is going to include everything from the crosswalk bars down. So not including the crosswalk bars. And it's going to go all the way down around the back, up the back of the building on that stretch. And it's going to end at the corner. I'll walk down there. Also, we are not going to put back any car or van pool stencils. The only stencils on the ground are going to be handicaps or compacts, and then obviously the two EVs. So I'll give you a striping count on the lower section because it's less, and then just subtract it from the total to get the upper. Compacts, we have 25. And stalls down here we have 60. And then the majority of the yellow curb is on this, what we call lower section. So I'm going to walk back around to the upper section, and we'll do the exact opposite. We'll count the upper and subtract it from the total to get the lower. But you can see the end of the building is where it's going to end for the lower. So base bid's going to be the upper. The lower that we're walking right now is going to be the option. Crack fill for both of these is going to be 1X medium dirty. We're starting to get some damage down here, so we'll probably overlay this next year. That's where we're sitting. And then here's our cutoff, right at an angle right there. So I'll grab my wheel and measure up the curb up here, and then we'll subtract it from the lower there. So the yellow curb for this lower section is 200 feet. So the rest of it's going to be the curb for the upper. And there's one area that I don't think is going to make it another year. Since we're already doing asphalt patching for the bollards, we're going to do a patch for them. Just up here, I'll do an aerial for you on that. Just one location. So it's a 24x18 right in front of the generators here. So we're going to follow this patch seam, come out, then tie it into the existing patch right there. So there you have it. That is it.